Hello guys, this is Muhammad Rahman and you are watching Crazy Physicist. Today the topic is conversion of units. So whenever student dealing with the measurement, they always face problem regarding conversion. It's really been easy to convert one set of particular units to another or writing one set of particular unit in terms of the another unit. But we have to follow some proper method, and whenever you follow some proper method, so it will quite easy, it will be more easy than that you follow. And one another thing is that when you are having a subject like maths or physics, so you have to keep practicing again and again. We know that we have larger unit and we have smaller units too. So for example, we are converting a larger unit to a smaller one or smaller to larger one. Which steps should be followed in order to convert larger units to the smaller unit or smaller unit to the larger unit? So we are starting from here. So let's see. So whenever you are going from larger unit to smaller, what we have to do? So we have to multiply, because whenever there will be conversion, the standard will be given. Like if we are converting 2 minutes, I'm converting minutes to second. So if someone asks me that convert 2 minutes to second, so definitely he will tell me that what is the standard of the minute and second, what is the relation of the minute and second. That is called the standard. And whenever there will be no standard, you cannot convert unit, you cannot express this. So the standard is must. So there are some usual standards, there are some normally standards that we know, that like a minute and second, 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. This is quite easy. But whenever we are dealing with some kind of those units, that we are totally unaware of those units. So there must have to be a standard that be given in the exam. When we're going from larger to smaller, what will be a step? So we will multiply by given standard. This is the main thing. The standard which is given, you have to multiply it simply. So whenever we are having an example, you will totally overcome the concept which I am talking about. So the second one is, whenever we are going from smaller to larger, so the multiplication will be totally altered into the division. So it will be division by given standard. So these are the two steps that have to be followed. So now the question is that how I will multiply and how I will divide the standard. So the standard will also be given, but this is quite easy. You can see that by larger to smaller, whenever you are going from larger to smaller, multiplication will be there, and smaller to larger, division will be there. So now the difficulty is that how I will do it. So for that purpose, we have to follow a single rule I am writing over here. So you should note that one. This is the most important thing whenever you are converting. You are having a conversion. This is the rule. So whenever you are clearing, you are satisfying this condition, this node, so you will follow the above method. But what they say, that above process should be followed only when units of given question and standard are same. It means that there will be a question that will be asked by the examiner. So the unit in the given question and the standard that been given in that paper or in the statement, so the unit of these both will be same. Once these are same, then you have to follow these method. Otherwise, you have to make it like same. So it means you have to make it same. I mean that on the left hand side, on the right hand side. So like a standard, like given standard. So whenever these will be equal, then you can follow the above method easily. Now we will come over this all concept whenever we having an example. So solving a first example. So this is the given question that say that convert 3 kilogram to gram. So whenever you want to convert 3 kilograms to gram, so this is the standard we were talking about initially, then and the start that the standard will be given. This is simple standard, but I was talking about the complicated case, but this is a simple case. The standard is given over here. 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So now before going to the above two simple methods, we are having, because kilogram is the large unit and gram is the smaller one. So we are going from larger to smaller one. So we have to multiply it by the standard. But before going that, so we have to clarify this point that is it satisfying the condition or the equation or the condition of the question or not. Look at this. This is a given question. You have a unit kilogram and gram, and this is a standard also having units, so kilogram and gram. So it means that these both are same for satisfying the above condition. So now we have to multiply it. Look at this. This is the simplest one. We just multiply the 3 by 1000 because it was a standard. So now we are having a answer. It means 3 kilogram is equal to 3000 gram. So the most easy one. Second example. So in this question you can see that we have to convert 4000 meter in terms of the kilometers. So the standard we given is 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So the simplest way is that we have this second condition is totally parallel to the second condition or the second point. So we have to follow this point, but we have to clarify it first. So you can see that the unit in the given question and the standard are same. So we are following this thing, that smaller to the larger. So if going smaller to larger, we have to divide it by the standard. It means that 4000 must be divided by the 1000. So 4000 divided by 1000. So that is 4 kilometers. So this is the given. So coming up to the next thing, this is a simple thing. So if we have a case whenever units are not same, so what we will do over there. So for example, so we have a third example which is written there. What the question says. The question says how many seconds are there in 3 hours where 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So if you will apply directly, let me clear, if you apply directly this thing, like you are applying that hour is the larger unit and second is the smaller one. So we are going from larger to the smaller, so we will multiply it by standard. The standard we given is 60, then multiply it by 60, then 180. So this is not the answer. This is totally wrong because this question, the statement of the question is not satisfying this thing. So whenever this node must be satisfied, so we will have answer. So now we can see that. So the question was like the important note was like that the units of the given question and standard must be same. But in this case, you can see that they are not same. I told you earlier that whenever we have such kind of a condition, we have to convert them. We have to make them like totally satisfying this equation. So it means that we will not stop this particular standard. We will go for the given question. So what if I say that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes? If we have 3 hours, so it will be 3 multiplied by 60, it is 180 minutes. So now I think it's totally easy. We have 180 minutes, we have to convert, the question is now, we have to convert 180 minutes to seconds. So this is quite easy rather than that of in the previous case where we were having a 3 hours. So now this thing will be multiplied by the given standard. So this will be like 180 multiplied by 60. So the answer will be, so you can see that the answer is 10,800 seconds. So this is a simple way. So this is the easiest way that you can convert units. So this is the one thing, the one side of the conversion where we are having simple questions to convert. But in the next session, we will convert prefixes. We will write one prefix in the term of another prefix. But trust me, it is the most easy way. So hope you understand. Hope you're having a little bit concept from here. But anyone you have any question, you can ask in the comment box. And please subscribe my channel, The Crazy Physicist. Thank you very much.